Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm here to show you the news of this week, and we are gonna talk a lot about Porsches. And we have 4 sets made of Porsches. Then we have the Subaru Impreza snow set. I will show you the Lancestrato Speedline set, some of our headset. I will show you in detail, and some Toyota Corolla rims. So let's go and let's get it started. Let's start with the Subaru Impreza high rim set. This set will come with 5 tires with rims. They are specular. You have right and front and left. These are 2 left, and here we have right and left. And it will come with brakes, because if you use the Safari version, they have smaller brakes, so it could fit. We decided anyway that most of case you will use these ones on the tarmac Tamiya kit for the Subaru Impreza 97-98 Monte Carlo. So we decided to provide them with the hubs and the split brake pads as usual. And on the back you will have 4 sets of pins. These pins are made to be painted and attached with your tweezers and put inside the pre-made holes that you can see all around. We suggest you maybe not to use them all. It will be quite a long process, but not even that much, and it will be some fun. I have one painted, so this is the result of the assembled rim. You can see there on behind we have the brake. It looks quite strange because due to the offset this car had, the rim is so thin that it will not cover the brakes. It's quite strange, but it's how it was. Several other cars that race in the same rally had a lot less offset of this wheel, so they cover the brakes. Anyway, this is the final assembly. I just painted very fast with some Untitled pale gold, and I started to put some pins. Then I just ran out of time. Restocking and design everything takes a lot of time. So you see the detail is there. Can come out with a nice sparkling tire. You have enough to make 5 wheels with some extra. There are actually 1300 pins in 4 sets. You will have 2 in the middle, and this is pretty much all. We plan to release other types of rims, not only this one, but for like Peugeot 206 and Lancer and Evo, and so on. Let's go back with the next one. Another rally car. This is a set made for the Tamiya Celica ST185 in Castor version. Actually the kit tires are quite off. 2 reasons. The rims are too small. They are like 1 inch less than these are 17 inch, and the tire are too thick. So overall the aspect of the car is ruined, even if the body is very nice. So we decided to create a set made for that, and this is it. I want to show you that we have the 4 holes, the 5 holes made in each spoke, so they were used on the two attached ventilators. These were specifically designed for the Toyota group, and we decided to give you some pins that you may choose to insert inside those holes. Let's see. Yes, they are visible. Okay, there you go. They always have the split hub. There is quite details also inside the hub. Is typical for the Corolla and Celica cars. And this is it. It's quite a simple one. It reminds me the first sets I made for the Lancia Delta, but they will absolutely improve your model. And I hope to show you some finished model pictures because one of our friends is going to make them. So let's go with the next one. Okay, let's introduce them all. This set are all for the Porsche 934 RSR that raced both in rally and in circuit racing. So they can fit, they are made actually to fit the Tamiya kit, but I'm pretty sure you will fit them also on the Rebel kit. And we decided to make 4 versions. We have the standard BBS set. We'll put them aside for a moment. BBS set that is split. As you know, the original kit rim has the spokes with the channel together. And we also decided to fix a little bit the dimensions that Tamiya messed up. If I recall correctly, they made the rear one bigger, so it was like 1 inch bigger, but actually the rear car has the front and rear rims the same diameter. They only change in thickness. So you see, what I wanted to show you is also, oh, this one is closed. Oh, take note, we always have the instruction notes. I mean, the legal notice, do not eat these parts. So what I wanted to show you is the detail of the center spokes. They are actually better than just photo etched ones because they have 3-dimensional volume and 3-dimensional detail. There are also some pinholes that were placed in this model. And actually, what I wanted also to show you, I will post a picture of them. You should see actually a little bit of the channel behind the spokes. That means that the outside rim, you should see a little bit of chrome coming from the back, from the channel. It was meant like this also in the rear car, and is a detail that is hardly visible most of times when you use photo etched parts that you will put from the back. And this is it. This is a center lock set like in the kit one. Then we have always for the same car 3 different versions of Gotti rims, and they all have in common the dimensions, of course, and that the whole 3 come with separate bolts. Again, this is not I mean, this is quite usual for us. I mean, we like doing this, but it's not only because we like it. Gotti rims were bolted from the outside, so these are actually Allen keys that should be fitted in there, and these bolts were actually darker than the channel that was polished. So this will add a lot more detail to your build. You see, there are pre-made holes in all of them. We provided you like twice the one you need, so if you lose one, doesn't matter. Let's talk about the design. They change the center, so the spokes are different. These two are version of the J55a. This one is meant for rally cars and is actually has the 5-bolt pattern. I will open one to show you. This one is a center lock that we used in tarmac racing, and then we have the 075A, if I don't recall, if I recall correctly, that has a different design. So let's start with the center lock. And the pins. I'm not sure if you will be able to see the shape of the pins, but they do have a little hole on the top. So if you paint them lightly with like a gunmetal paint or something like that, you can just chip them out with your tweezers and put them right in the position. I like to put some white glue on the back and insert the pins one by one. One suggestion is to put the pins after you glued the center spokes. Center spokes have the holes too, and they are larger, so you will not get your head messed up centering the pins. So this is the actual racing J55A with the center bolt. It wasn't cleaned properly. Okay, here we go. And it goes in. There are three centering pins that you have to match and just push it in. Not sure if I will be able on camera. Okay. No. I will have to glue them. You see? There you go. I'm not going to put this one. And back on the tire. It looks much harder than it is because I have telephone in the middle, and I'm kind of having hard times watching what I'm doing. Okay, now it's perfect. And this is the racing one. So I'm gonna put it back. With the pins, and there you go. Then we have the standard rally one. This could be used also on street cars if you're building a special custom cars. They always have the pins exactly the same. What is different is the spokes and the center bolt. As you see, this is the final assembly. You see the center detail, and when I move it with the reflections, it's very nicely detailed. And it goes in the back, same as before. Let's see if I can make it easy. No. There you go. So this is the second version. And we have the third version. This version is available also for special projects. You have to choose on the website the option you want. Also as a center lock. We found out that Almeras decided to use this rim that was exactly the same. I mean, the street rally version, using a center lock mounting. So they actually had the spokes like this one. When they raced, they had the 5 holes completely empty and only the center bolt. So if you want that version, we are going to provide the center bolt locking system with this set. It will be an option on the website. The hub is exactly the same as the previous one, and overall the system is always the same. This is getting kind of a torture for me. Giving 40 centimeters from the object is not easy. Okay. And this is it. This is the last Gotti we have for today. 934 Porsche, and should be pretty nice on your builds. We don't have actually decals to match these liveries, but if you need one, we have a good friend of us that has a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure you will find some from other producers as well. So this is done for the 934. I want to present you this item that is already on the website, but I never presented it. I haven't actually pretty much shot it. Is the 935 Group 5 Porsche rims, and this set is not ready for the shop because it's missing one center spoke. Then I'm going to print again, and this made for the Tamiya kit, as you see, front and rear, and the center lock. Oh no, you had it. Okay, I'm going to have print some more anyway. This is the center spoke. You see, it is three-dimensional. It's not just a flat photo etching. This will give you a nice little detail in your creation, and they are meant to be used on the Tamiya kit that was actually issued in 1975 or something like that, the first 124 kit scale from Tamiya, and absolutely they will change how it looks and make it like today kit. If I can, I always put one more spoke in the box because I don't have to say, but shit happens, and so if one gets damaged, bent, broken, or whatever, you have one extra. This is why I'm going to put one more inside here, just in case. One of our friends is making this Porsche, and I will share some pictures of his finished work as soon as he's done with it. And I know that there are some other producers that made them, but I wanted to make them as well because I really like this model, and I absolutely wanted to make the 3D shape of the BBS center spokes. They are quite particular, and I absolutely wanted to do that. So it's available. Now, these little items, the Peltor, or I'd say the rally headset, but I'm not even focusing on your rally. They are 70s, 80s headset. They have been used in many racing teams, so whatever you feel like using them, use them. They are very small, in 24 scale. I will try to open this. And there you go. In each set you will have two. We have them available in 24, 18 and 20 scale. If you need them in bigger scale, you can ask and we'll try to do our best. So here they are. They are very thin, but still not fragile, not too fragile. You will be able to work them out because this resin is much more strong than the usual PA resin, that is polyester resin, that is used for casting. This is straight 3D printing, so you will be happy with them, I'm pretty sure. Let's put them back. we'll put them back together. And last for today is the Speedline Campagnolo Speedline rims for the Lancia Stratos. This is the full set for tarmac. So I'm trying to open them. No way. Okay. Last week we show you the mixed set that had the front speedline, and rear Campagnolo rims. And as we know that some racing teams used both front and rear speedlines, we decided to make also the staggered rear one. They will mount on Asagawa kit tires and should be all straightforward. This is the two together. And they should be pretty fine. This is the same as the other day, the other week. And we have the center hub. So altogether we will have another option for your Stratos wheels, and should be everything. We are going to upload more items to restock some items, like some 131 Fiat rims. We are going to put more on them, and next week I expect to show you the detail up snow set for the S4 that some of you are waiting, and we already have them. I just don't want to put too much inside this video, and should be everything. Thank you for watching. Follow us. We will put a lot more news into these newsletters next weeks, and bye bye.